Yeah, I'm starting. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our webinar on phonics in reading and by Skillveda. We are excited to have you join us today. Skillveda is empowering individuals through skill development, training, and creating opportunities for personal and professional growth. A special welcome to our esteemed trainer, Ms. Tandrani Ghosh. With more than 15 years of experience, she is a seasoned educationist, CBSE Resource Person, and teacher trainer. And now she is working as a principal in a renowned school of Noida to share her knowledge and experience. Yeah, welcome, Ms. Tandrani.
Good evening to everyone, and thank you to ma'am. Now, already we are late. I am going to start the session. Let me share the screen.
Please mute yourself.
The screen is visible to all.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, welcome to all to our today's workshop webinar on the phonics in reading. And myself is Tandrani Ghosh. I am working as a principal in Oxford Green Public School from Greater Noida. And phonics is the key that unlocks the door to reading. Without phonics, reading is not easy to introduce to our kids. And it will be a helping hand for the teachers if the teacher is aware of how to teach phonics in the classroom, and the same way they can develop the teaching process in her classroom. Now, what is phonics? Phonics is a method of teaching reading and writing, focuses on the relationship between sound and letters, helping the children decode words by sounding them out. What happened? We know the alphabets, we know the sounds, but phonics is something different. Phonics will tell you if two letters are there, if some letters in a word, how the variation of sound depending on the neighboring letters, and that is basically phonics. If there are two vowels, if there are one vowel and one consonant, and like that double vowel, then how one vowel will change the sound of the another, and that is phonics. Today we are going to learn about that things. Now, there are two words. One is the phonetics, one is phonics. Phonics, I already told you, that is the relationship between the letters of sound in a single word. And phonetics is the study of sound for teaching reading. That is normally the sound study. We can say, what does A says, what does B says, what does C says. These are the phonics. But phonetics is the relationship between the vowels and consonant in a single word. Phonetics tells us the relationship between when the words are written and when they are spoken. Now, key points what we should know before starting the phonetics webinar today without
Excuse me, ma'am.
understanding.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
your screen is not visible. We can't
just a
share
minute.
this. We can't see the
Is this
slides.
about all? Is this about all?
No, it's all black.
Just a minute, let me check.
Good evening, ma'am. It was visible for us. I think she has some internet issue.
Acha, okay. Then if it is
Okay,
Tandrani
visible,
ji,
okay, fine.
please do
Okay,
it
fine.
again. Yeah, it was there. Please do it again.
Good,
Okay, okay.
good evening,
No
ma'am.
question.
Good evening, ma'am. Good
No,
evening,
ma'am,
ma'am.
it
It
is
was not
not
visible,
visible
ma'am.
for me also. It is not visible.
Not
Give us
visible, ma'am.
few seconds. She is doing it. Yeah, Tandrani ji.
Yeah, yeah, I am doing that.
Yeah.
Now you just check it out. Is this visible? Now,
No, same issue again.
no.
I think maybe we have internet
Not
problem.
visible.
No,
And
No,
now
ma'am,
it is,
not
you
visible.
just check it.
No, madam. No, madam, it is not visible. It is black only still.
Okay. What about Twinkle ma'am? Are you able to see?
It's a screen. I can see the screen. Yes.
The slide you are not able to see.
No, no.
Oh, okay, let me check it again. Okay. Now check it out now.
Still same, ma'am.
Same, ma'am. Same.
Same is there.
Yes.
You are not.
Now
Now
it
it's
is
there.
visible. Now it
Now
is
it's there.
visible.
yes, now it
Now
is
Okay,
it is
visible.
now you are
visible.
able to see the screen of
Yeah,
the
yes.
slide.
We can
Okay.
see
Yes,
now.
ma'am. Now,
Yeah,
Okay,
we
okay,
can see.
okay, fine. No issue.
Able to see all the slides, ma'am, now.
Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. What are the key points we should know before starting the today's webinar? Without an understanding of the relationship between letters and sound, reading cannot occur. For reading purpose, whenever we are introducing reading, we should know the sound system ourselves and what is the relation between two letters, three letters in a word. And phonics is the one of the primary building block for reading. Now, table of content, what we are going to discuss today. The first one is the letters, the basic things we should start from, and vowels and consonant. Next, the CVC word. Next, the blending sound. Next, magic E. Then digraphs and vowel team. Now, the first thing is the vowels and consonant. You all know about it. Whenever we are going to teach a language like English, we need the basic unit of the language, that is the letters and the alphabets. And we know there are 26 letters in English language, that is A to Z, and collectively they are known as the alphabets, and they are divided into two parts. Five are different. They are A, E, I, O, U. Because of their sound system, they are different from the rest of 21 letters, and they makes different sounds. Whenever they are used in different position in different words, their sound system always changes depending on the neighboring letters present over there. Now, these are the alphabets you can see. Now, I have marked A, E, I, O, U. These are the five letters when used in different way. In small letter, we say these are vowel sounds. You know that if we are going to teach vowel sound, it should be always in small letter. It should not be introduced as a capital letter. Whenever we are introducing any sound, any letters in capital form, that means they are the naming sound. Naming sounds means A, B, C, D, E, F, G. These are the names of the alphabets, the letters. But when we are introducing the sound, it should be in this smaller form, the small letter case. Now, say vowels. As I told you, if we are going to introduce as a vowels some letter, the five letters, it should be always in the small case, the small letter A, E, I, O, U. But they are eventually always the part of alphabets. Now, short vowel sounds and long vowel sounds. In the picture you can see, I have written the small letter A, E, I, O, U in the both side, but they are differently pronounced. How? Short vowels means they are having the vowel sound, phonic sound. A as in cat, ka, a, t. Here is this sound difference. In cake, ka, a, ka, cake. A is the naming sound in case of cake. In cake, we are having A. In cat, we are having A. The sound is different. You can find out the sound is different. Here in the left hand side, the cat, A is as a short vowel sound. That means phonic sound. Long means the naming sound, A as A in cake. Ka, A, ka, cake. Similarly, the sound of E is A. The sound of E as a phonics is A, P, E, G, peg. And when it is used as in key, K, E, key, Y is silent over here and E is having its naming sound E, that is the long vowel sound. Similarly for I is the letter in alphabets which is having dual sound, that is I and E, it having dual sound. Now you can see in the picture pig, p, I, g, pig. I sound is I. And here kite, k, I, k, I. Here the I is having the sound of its naming I, k, I, k, I, kite. Similarly for box. Here we are having box. For boat, we are having sound b-o, b-o. The sound is the naming sound boat. In the case of you, the sound of you is a, s, n, san. And U as in cube. Cube is the naming sound of U. That means U, k, U, k, U, b, cube. Now, children are taught how to sound out new words by learning the following items. Consonant you know all about. I have marked C and G with red color because the sound of C and G sometimes different depending upon the vowels with them. That's why I have marked them different. We will study it later how the two consonants C and G is different. Now the short vowel sound A, E, I, O, U. Short means the sound of phonics. Long means the sound of naming letter. Now, why is phonics reading important to our child? Without phonics, reading is not can be introduced. How? Indeed, phonics reading is very important in the education of children. Phonics will help them in reading. It will help children to learn how to spell word. When a child is taught phonics, the child will be able to recognize sound in words and will be able to spell them correctly. If you are going to teach phonics sound in your class, definitely the child without spelling will able to read out any words, any sentences with the help without the help of the teacher, because he or she will be familiar with the sound system of phonics. Now I will say the magic E. Magic E means E is a vowel. Whenever it is with some cases, it changes the sound of itself. Now you can find it out. There are some words I have given. The first one you can see cap, C-A-P, cap. The sound of A is cap, cap, short vowel sound. The second one is K-I-T, kit, K-I-T, kit, kit. But whenever we are introducing a E at the end, E doesn't have the sound over here, but it is changing the sound of the vowel before it. E is having A before P And whenever it is introduced in the word, what is going to change the sound of A? K, A, P, cap. If E is there, kip. K, A, P, kip. K, I, T, kit. K, I, T, kit. K, I, T. Whenever E is there, it will be kite, kite. T, A, P, tap. Without E, it is tap. Whenever we are going to place E, silent E at the end, the sound of A will be changed to the naming sound, the long sound. And it will be sound like tape. Ta, a, ta, a, p, tape. A sound, the naming sound of A. Next is tub. T-U-B. T-U-B, tub. Ta-a-b, tub. Ta-a-b, tub. If you are going to introduce silent E, E doesn't have the sound over here, but E definitely change the sound of U. It will be tube. T-U, T-U-B, tube. T-U-B, tube. E will change the sound of U from A to U. Similarly, in the case of beat to bite, can to can, rip to ripe, pin to pine, team to time, not to note. These are the cases when E is written at the end, we have to change the sound of the vowel before it. So you have to introduce to your student that if there is a E at the end and before that a consonant and before that a vowel, then the vowel sound will have every time, all the time, the long sound. That means the naming sound. Now, I have not introduced the sound on my slide. That's the CVC word. I know you all might be aware of the CVC word, means the consonant, vowel, consonant. What we have just read it out. That is the kite, kit. From kit, it is kite. Kit and dig, cat, bat. These all are the CVC words. That means the beginning sound and the ending sound will be the consonant sound, and the middle one is always vowel sound. And the second part will be the blending sound when we used to blend two consonant. That means black. Black means b, b, and l, bl, 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 black. These are the sound where you can identify two letters. Similar with the frock, f, 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 r, frock. Now, I have skipped that two things. I'm going to tell about the digraph, because here is the difference when students are not able to find it out how to read. A digraph refers to two consecutive letters that represent a single sound. There will be two letters, but the sound, the new sound is different from the both the sound. For example, if you can see fish, in fish, you know the sound of F is F, I is I, and S, H are having different sound. S is S and H is H. But in fish, S and H will make a single different sound, that is sh, fish, fish. And similarly, cash, cash, ash, cash, shell, ship. CH, C is the sound of K k, and h is having the sound of h. But in this case, we are having a different sound for ch, that is ch, ch, chop, chain, bench, punch. Here, the sound of ch is different from the sound of c and h. Here we are having new sound ch. Similarly, th. Th may be th, th may be the. There may be two sound of th. T is sound as th, and h is sound as h. But in case of both, moth, them, that, here the sound is different. Th in bath is b, b, a, th, th. Th is th, th. But them, them, them. Th here is the, them. Similarly, ch, c is sound as k is sound as k. Both are similar sound. C is cake sound and K is kick sound. But when both are together as a digraph, their sound will be only single k. Duck, duck, saw, lock, neck. Both are having k sound, but similar way may, if they are combining, they will make the digraph or single sound k. So you are having such type of different pair where we can find different sound. PH as f, PH as f, WK and G always in the ending sound is ing. QU always as qua. So these are digraph where two consonants are combining to make different sound apart from their own sound. Now, diphthongs and vowel team. What happened if we are having two vowels together? Then what is the sound? Vowels are having different sound. If there are two vowels, there are repeated of vowels, same vowels two times or different vowels together, then what should we say to them and how to pronounce with these things? That will be different case. Vowel team, we used to say it as team because they are making sound difference. They are making each other sound different as a team, and these are known as vowel team digraphs. And diphthongs are the later combination that represent a single vowel sound. Now there are some rules. If there are two vowels, there are one vowels repeatedly two times, then what should we pronounce? If there are two vowels, what should be the main vowels? What should we pronounce in the time of spelling, in the time of reading? We are going to discuss that things. Specific types that creates a sliding or gliding sound. Sliding means the sound will cross from one to another. If there are two vowel sounds, that means one, there will be the sound of a single vowel. But we have to decide among the two which one will make the sound in the word. Vowel team is the word for it. Now you can see on the slide, there are two hands, matlab teamwork will be there. Two vowel sound, matlab two V. I have written two V. That means there are two vowels in a single word. The syllable with two vowels that make one sound is AI, AY, OW, OE, IE, double E, EA. These are the combinations of two vowels. Now you might be having a question, that is, Y is not a vowel, W is not a vowel, then why we are putting them as a vowel team? The answer is Y and W are having dual nature. They sometimes act as a vowel and sometimes they act as a consonant sound. So in some cases, we will take Y and W as a vowel sound, as a team, vowel team. Now the picture is of a boat. I told you boat that time in the first, I think second, third slide, boat. You can see B-O-A-T. The spelling is B-O-A-T. Why not boat? We should not say boat? The child should not say boat. B-O-B-O-A-T. Boat. But no, the sound is boat. It is different. If a child is going to read from the spelling, you will say the sound must be B-O-B-O-A-T, at, boat. But no, the sound is boat. Then why there is no sound of A? And this is the rule of vowel team. If there are two vowel, then we have to say the sound of first one. A will be silent because O is gliding over A sound. So the sound will be both. Similar way, play, play. We used to say PL, 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 the blend, pl, A, A. There is no sound of Y. Play, pl, A, play. Next one is MEET, is mit, is mit, E. Am. We are going to sound E, single E sound. Now, pi, pi. Here you can see I and E, both are the vowel sound. Now, the vowel team is telling you there should not be sound of the second vowel because I is sliding over E. Whenever you are going to introduce your child, your student, that there are two vowels in a word, then you have to make the sound of first vowel. And the first vowel sound will be the long sound. Will be the long sound. Now, diphthongs, the gliding vowels, is one vowel sound formed by the combination of two vowel sound. Diphthongs that spell vowel sound include the letter pair AI, OI, AY, EA, IE, EI, double O, double E, OU, OW, OE. And the two vowels together say the diphthongs. Diphthongs mean sound will be a little bit different, Now you say, here in the last slide, we have studied boat. In boat, we are saying ki there is no sound of A, only the O sound is there. Now, said, we will say A and I sound together. That means the A sound will be glide a little bit over I, a little bit over I. We will start the A sound first, a very, very short sound, then I sound together. AI is said. OI, sorry, there is a mistake, I think. OI, pain, pa, in. Here is the difference of sound. A and I, gliding. Here is the difference of sound is AI, gliding. AY, say. IE, pie. Double O, wool is a long, lengthy sound. O sound, oo. Window. There is no sound of W. There is no sound of W in window. We used to say window, do. The sound of O is here. So there are some cases where we have to see the sound of the dual vowels in some cases, and it should be introduced differently to the student. It is not the vowel chain, it is a different way when gliding of both the sound are there. Now there are some examples of gliding sound: gain, rain, pain, play, stay, pay, say, see, feet, meet, ship, read, week, need, head, pie, tie, cried, movie. Now, vowel diphthongs word list. There are so many vowel diphthongs. If you want to click the
Tandrani
image,
ji,
yes, ma'am.
Shivangi wants to ask something. Yeah, Shivangi.
Yeah, yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to ask that are you sharing any screen or something, presenting something there?
Yeah, I'm not getting your sound. Just a minute.
Your voice is not clear, Shivangi. Can you say it
Ma'am,
or type it again?
ma'am, I can see your picture here. Are you presenting something there? Because there's written that you are presenting something.
You are not able to see the slides.
No, ma'am.
And what about
It has
others?
gone black again. It has gone black again. So far it was visible, but now again it
Yeah,
has
now
gone
it's
black.
Now,
visible.
No, it has
Not
come back.
again. Now
Now
it's
it's
visible. Now
visible.
Yeah,
it's
it is
visible.
visible.
okay, okay.
After the slide of diphthongs, I can't see anything there over there.
This one was visible to you.
Nothing is
Ma'am, it's
there,
visible
ma'am.
now.
Only your picture is there.
Yeah, Tandrani ji, Shivangi, please check your network issue because it's visible to us, all of us.
Ma'am, I'm there's no network issue in my side, ma'am.
Everyone can see the
Ma'am, it's
slide now.
visible. It's visible.
Yes, ma'am,
Yes, ma'am, visible.
yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am,
See,
it's
these
visible.
are the
Yeah.
different states of vowel diphthongs. Two vowels having thus gliding sound. That means the sound of both the vowels are there. Coin, 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 soil, boil, foil, point. You can see in everywhere we are having the sound of both the vowels, and these are the gliding. And one was that the vowel team where from both the vowels we have to pronounce the first ones and we have to just skip the second one. Now here is the things I was saying that time, ki why is a vowel. You will say ki no, it is not there. Kids will ask, ma'am, how it is possible? But yes, sometimes they are having the sound of vowels. How it is different?
E.
How it is? Yes. You can see the sound of Y in two cases. I have having the pictures of vowels where the Y sounds as a vowel, and the right hand side I am having Y as a consonant sound. Okay, now fly, fly. Y is having the sound of I. Sound of I. We are using the consonant Y, but the sound is always I. Try, my, sky, happy, berry, gym, baby, baby, e, happy, p. So here Y acts as a vowel sound of I or E. Gym, fly, cry, my, I sound. Now how it is work as a consonant? You, yes, yuck, yum, yo-yo, l, yard, yuck. So here Y as a Y sound, naming sound, but sometimes it may be work as a vowel sound of I or E. Similar will be with the another one, that is W. I told you in the beginning slide that W and Y act as a vowel. And sometimes we say pseudo vowels because they are not vowels, they are consonant. But yes, we study them differently because if we are going to introduce the reading, so student must be know how and when they are vowel, they are consonant. Let's say. Now you can say W as a vowel sound. Owl, saw, drew, bow, lawn, crowd, crew. Here W is U. W is U. The sound of W is just like the vowel sound. And when W as a consonant, let us see, then that will be clear. Water, W. Wagon, window, whale, watch, water, watermelon. So here we are having W sound as a W, sound, W sound. There is no I sound, no E sound, no A sound. But in the beginning one, owl, owl, U sound, O-U-L, owl is W. It's not the U. Lawn, lawn, L-A. It should be U and when we are pronouncing is. But it is W-N. So W as a U sound. So you can say here W is having the sound of vowels. So here it is act as a pseudo vowel or vowel sound. W as a vowel. So we are having two consonant as a vowel. One is Y, one is W. Now the main things for the primary section also are controlled vowel. R is a consonant, you know all about. But how R can control the sound of A, E, I, O, U? If R is there, R is present, then the sound will be different. The sound will be different. That means vowels that when followed by the letter R change their sound, resulting in a unique, distinct vowel sound, often referred to as a bossy R. The R in such cases are known as bossy R. That means if boss is giving the order, the vowels have to follow. The sound will be changed. Now, how it will be changed? I have given an example. That is the word bird. Here is I-R-D, B-I-R-D. But we don't say beard, we don't say bird, we don't say like that. Why? Because you can see B, B is the sound now. I-R is a R, R, bird, bird. IR is pronounced as R. B, B, bird, bird. E sound as a, E sound as a, R sound, R, and D, bird, bird. That means R is controlling the sound of E. It's not A. The sound of E is A. The sound of I is I or E. It is not beard, it is not beard, it is not bird, but it is bird. There are some more examples. You can find it out. AR word, IR word, ER word, OR words, and UR words. Here we are having just next, R is next to a vowel. You have to teach your student in the class. If you find out any word where vowel is just followed by a R, then the sound will be different. R sound, R, farm, yarn, start, park, hard, hard, bird, curd, shark. So here are the difference. If R is there, then R will take the bossy R role. That means the sound of R will be highlighted, not the sound of the vowels. There are many examples are there. You can say birth. We used to say B-I-R-T, birth. B-I-R-T, birth. But if you are going to pronounce it, we say birth, earth, birth. But the spelling is I-R, skirt, bird, girl. Why not girl? Girl, girl. Why not girl? It's girl, it's girl, girl, girl. Why there is a difference? Because there is a R sound just next to the vowel sound. Dirty, dirty. So there are the difference. Now some text are there. Bossy are reading. How to read the bossy are text. Let's see. AR as in car, star, burn. AR as in car. AR is there. We used to say car, car, star, star, star. The sound of R is dominating the sound of the vowels. Here we don't have the sound of vowels, but we are having the sound of R. We are having the sound of R. Now, let's see the next is ER as in her, fern, bird, and curd. The sound of ER, the sound of ER as in her, fern, bird, and curd. The sound similar, but you will find the spelling is different. The spelling is different because of the bossy R. IR, sir, sir. It should be SAR, it should be SOR, it should be something different, but the spelling is SIR. It's not sir, it's not sire, it is sir, sir. The first and the bird, the similar type of words. You are as in far, far, burn, burn, hurt, hurt. Now OR as in corn, pot, pot, short, short, short. Here R sound is dominating. Now, if we are going to introduce the reading, it should be the simple one. I as I have marked as a red one, because why it is red? Because it is the beginning sound I as a I. There is no I as E. I is having two sound. I is having two sound, E and I. E and I. Here it is the capital consonant sound I. Naming sound. I. I have a shirt or skirt. I came third. I am covered in dirt. I hear a bird cheer. So here are the different type of bossy R reading, and it should be for at least 1 week. At least 1 week, because bossy R is different sound. There are so many bossy R sound, so you have to find out a little bit, a little group of bossy R words, introduce them, how to read, how to pronounce, why the R sound is bossy, then in the simple sentence.
Ma'am, one doubt, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, this in ER, like we have given example as her, phone, okay, in bird, IR, the two vowels are there, but still we have written as in ER. I just want to have this clarification. And in I hear a bird chirp, chirp, we are chirping or chirping. These two doubts.
Which one? You just say one only.
Okay. In
The
this example,
bird one.
ER as in her, phone, vowels.
Yeah.
Okay, ER. But here bird. So what is the difference, ma'am?
See, ear sound. I have said the sound is ear in her. That is fern and bird. In bird, there is no I sound. I sound is not there. It will be E sound.
Okay, bird.
Okay.
But we write the letter I, but we don't pronounce.
Yes. The sound is, see, in many cases now, when we were child, we used to say why there is no sound of I. We are going to write bird, girl. Why it is not girl? And this is the reason why it is not girl. GIRL. it should be girl, 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 but we don't say girl. It is different, girl. Why it is different? Because of the bossier.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Can I answer this?
Yeah.
Actually, Samina, what ma'am is saying is that here you've given the sound right? ER. So bird is similar right? So she has taken it pronunciation wise, not the letter wise.
Yeah, there is
Understand? So
no
this is
actually,
her.
letter is different, sound is different.
Yes. So she has taken it sound wise. So bird and it's bird. Okay. Curl but is pronounced as er. Okay. So that is why she's taken this example. And you were saying about chirp, right? So I heard a bird chirp. Samina?
Yes, ma'am. I got it, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for explanation.
Actually, we are just discussing how reading part only, and reading part spelling will be different and pronunciation will be different.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
okay. Now there are some basic rules. There are some basic rules for phonics. Because we know phonics is the relationship between two vowel sounds, two letter sounds in a single word, and it is always going to change. It is always going to change depending upon the neighbor sounds. Neighbor make who is the next, who is before that vowel. It will always change. Now see what are the first thing. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U. There are 5 vowel sounds. Also sometimes Y and W. I told you Y and W are the pseudo vowels. So basically 5 vowels are there, 2 are the pseudo vowels. Now this also include the diphthongs. Diphthongs mean O-I, O-A, O-Y, O-U, O-W, A-U, A-W, double O, and many others. These all are working as a vowels because Y is there, W is there, but these are not the vowels. But with vowels, they are making sound of a vowel. Now, what are the rules? The first rule says sometimes the rules don't work. Which there are so many places where we can say ki vowel, the phonics will be working. No, not everywhere. There are many exceptions in English because of the vastness of the languages and the many languages from which it has borrowed. The rule do not work, however, in the majority of the words. See, in English language, we are having some silent words, but there is no reason, clarification why that there is no sound of that letters. That is the consonant letters. Because if you know about the French language, they are having for single sound they are having two alphabets, two letters in French language. For example, if we are going to write A, B, C, D, they are a single letter, but in French there are dual letter making one sound in their alphabets. So whenever we have taken any words from French language, there might be two letters but single sound. We used to say in English that is it is silent. The sound of this letter is silent. It is not silent. It is taken from some other language, other script. So it is different from English, and here some rules are not working. Now the second one is every syllable in every word must have a vowel. Without vowel, there should not be any word. We can't make any word using only consonant. It is not possible. If you are going to write a single word, there must be at least one vowel, and with in between two consonant. If there is a digraph diphthongs like that, two consonants are making a single sound, that is a different case. That are digraphs. But generally we used to see there are a single vowel in between two consonant, else we can't write any word. English is a vocal language. Every word must have a vowel. Bina vowel ke it is not possible. We cannot, we should not write any spelling. We are not able to write any spelling without vowel. Now, C followed by E, I, Y usually has the soft sound of S. C, the sound of C is K, K. Whenever we are introducing the sound of C, we say it is K, K. See, cat, cake, cold. But in some cases, when C is followed by E, that is cinema. Here, cinema, it is S. Sound is S. Soft sound. City, City. Here it is not kitty, it is city. Why the sound of C is not K? Because C followed by E, I, and Y is always the sound of soft C. That is S, S, S. Cinema, city, and cyst. Cyst, CY, cyst. Here the sound is of S. Cyst, central, and city. These are the example where C is having dual sound. C is having dual sound. In the slide of consonant, I mark them with red color C and G because that time I said ki these are the two vowels, two sounds, two consonant sound which is having the different sound depending upon the vowels with them. What are the different vowels? Now, what happened if C is having U? C is followed by U. It is always K, K, cute, cut. C is followed by O. C is followed by O. C-O-T, cot, cot, cold. So C with U and C with O is always sounds as K, K. And C with E, C with I, C with Y is always sound as S, S, S. Now, similar way, G is having different sound depending upon the vowels followed by. See the example GEM. Gem is not game. It's not game. G is sound as G, G, G. Gate, goat, got. But when G is with E, it will be J sound. It will be soft J. Soft J. J, J, Jam, Jim, gist. Jam, Jim, gist. G with I is gist, G-Y, and Jim, G-E-M, Jam. What about G-U, G-U? The sound will be different. It will be G, G, G-U, and gun. What will be if G is followed by O? Got, got, God, God. G-O. G-O, that means the sound of G is G, G.
Radha ji wants to ask something. Yeah, Miss
Yes,
Radha, please.
yes,
Ma'am,
please.
the rule is not applicable no, when the word get. Here also, the G is followed by E, but we are not saying the J sound here. It is G at get only. How, ma'am? Why this rule is not applicable for this word?
Which one? The spelling is?
G-E-T, I get this. So get here, we are using the G sound as G only, no? Though the E is followed next to
Yeah,
G.
yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Actually, what happened? Sometimes I told you in the first line, in some cases, phonics doesn't work.
So
In
we
some
can take that as an exception.
Yeah, gate is exception because in some cases, but maximum cases you will find G is always J
Yes.
sound.
Mm.
It's not the G sound. Yeah.
So sometimes even the rule also will have some
Yes,
exceptions.
yes. But in the maximum cases, you will found the G is J as with
To
G.
J. Yeah. Yeah. When E comes, G will change as to J. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
And the rule number 5, when two consonants are joined together and form are a consonant digraph. I already discussed CH. If one might be asking, ki ma'am, it is a rule ki there must be one vowel in between two consonant. It must be there. Yes, this is the rule. But if two consonants are there together and making a different sound apart from themselves, see, CH are two consonant sound, but they are not going to make sound of C or sound of H. That means they are making sound of ch. So it's a single sound. So there should not be a vowel in between. So they are consonant digraph. They are consonant digraph. And digraph may be in the beginning of the word or in the ending sound, as a ending sound of also. Telegraph. Telegraph is the word. Digraph is the word with, you can say, two digraph. Digraph is a word with two digraph. That means gr, gr, gr is a blend. Gr is a blend, and p sounds as p, h sound as h, and the digraph ph is f, f digraph. So this is the things ki sometimes they will make a single sound, two consonant, and they will referred as a consonant digraph. Now, the rule number 6, when a syllable ends in a consonant and has only one vowel, the vowel is short. Short means is having the phonic sound. Short means the phonic sound. For example, FAT, 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 at, at, fat. That means A is having the sound of short. And here, if we are going to introduce a silent E, then fat will fit. Fat will become fat. Here is the difference. Here is the E sound, the silent E. So you can find it out. Fish sh as a digraph. There is single sound of sh. So the vowel will be as a short sound, the phonic sound. B, 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 a, d, bed, bed, sp, sp, spot, s and p together making the blend. The blend sp, sp, blend is sp. That means it, the blend sound is sp. The sound of s and p both are present. Spot. Luck, luck. C and K. Always, whenever C and K are together, both are sounds as k, t, luck, luck. Now, the rule number 7, when a syllable ends in a silent E, the silent E is a signal that the vowel in front of it is long sound. It's long sound. Make, a. When we are going to read A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, these are the naming sound of each letter. Now, A is a vowel, B is a consonant. B is always having a single sound, naming sound only. B is in having naming sound. If we are going to pronounce B sound in any word, it will be because of the vowels only. Make, gene, kite, rope, and use. These are the silent E words where the word is ending with a E. There is no sound of E as a vowel sound, as a long or short, but definitely it is changing the sound of the vowel before it as a long sound. That is its naming sound. Now, activities. I would like to say you just take a pen and paper, the rough pen and paper, and Twinkle ma'am, you just observe how many words they are going to write using these 6 letters. You just try it out. STIPNA. These are the six letters, and how many words are possible, how many words you can make using single time these letters. How many you are able to form?
I have completed 11, ma'am.
11. And next, anyone
I
more
am
than
also
11?
I have also completed 11.
14. I completed
15.
14, ma'am.
10, 10,
14. Okay,
14.
that's great. And anyone?
I completed 16, ma'am.
16. That's great. Any other?
15, ma'am.
15.
I have completed 14, ma'am.
14. Okay, the maximum, I think, who is that? May I see who is making? Let me check. Yes.
I think
Uh,
18 is the highest.
16 is the
16 is
highest.
the
16.
highest. Okay, that's great. Let us check a while. Ma'am, who is making 16 one, Rajashree Das. Okay, you just read out that 16 words, and other will just cross check if they have make any different one apart from that 16. Let us check.
18 is the highest.
18. Wow. So let us start with the 18 one. Please read out the words, and others just check, well, yeah, are you getting some different one, the same one you have made?
Yeah, ma'am. Sit, tin, tan, site, support, table, pin, pan, papaya, neck, net, apple, apricot, pat, pin, pit, and taken. So that's all 18 over, ma'am.
And what about the others?
Net NET, no, ma'am.
Any team.
But
E
there was
is
no
not there,
L.
right? E is
There
not
was no
there.
L in it.
E is
T
not
is
there.
also not there.
T is not there, no, ma'am.
We have to make words out of these 6 letters.
These
Yes,
six
ma'am.
letters, S,
Ma'am,
So,
T,
can I read?
I,
Can I
P,
read?
and A.
Ma'am, can I read? I have done
Can I?
15
Yeah,
using those
please,
letters.
Can I
please,
read, ma'am?
please. Yeah, please.
Sat, sit, tin, pit, nip, pin, sip, paint, tan, sat, pat, sin, pan, nap, pain.
Very good.
Thank
Ma'am,
you.
can
And
I read?
see, yeah, please.
Tape, sit, stipe, sin, nap, step, pan, spin, tip, tap, tan, ant, sat, spat, stain.
How many you have made?
16, ma'am.
16. Okay, you can, I think this activity is only for those who said ki it is not possible to make words every time. We have to learn the spelling. See, if you are going to introduce the spelling or the sound system to your kids, then give them some word letters. You are having 6 letters, you are having 5 letters. Now, with the sound of this letter, you just make some different words. So only 6 letters is helping you to frame maximum 16 to 18 words. And one thing is that you just see, none of you said I. I means me. That is a word.
I written, ma'am. I written.
Who written? What's your
Prema.
name? Oh, that's great.
Prema.
Because every time we think for words there must be at least 2, 3, 4 letters, but I is the only letter who is work as a word. Single letter, single sound word. I means
Ma'am,
me.
one doubt, ma'am.
Yeah.
But when we write I, it should be in capital, right? Then we
Yeah,
can use it as word.
listen. I have said to make words, not
Okay.
the phonics one. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Now let us see the next one. Now, because I did this activity with you, because side words are there, it should be introduced with the kids where we don't have the phonic sound rule. There is no sound system. Only the child have to read with the picture image. See, I think might be some of you know about Twinkle ma'am. I know her because in the faces I can only recognize Twinkle ma'am because I know her face, how she looks like.
Ma'am, the screen is black again.
Yeah, I just stopped the sharing. I know Twinkle ma'am. I know her face. So she's Twinkle. Whenever I will see her, I will say ki she's Twinkle. Like that, the sound, the words, what we are just going to learn now is the side words. That means by sight, by seeing, you have to read out, you have to recognize. There is no need of spelling, there is no rule of phonics, there is no rule of writing the spelling and making the sound. These are the sight words. That means whenever you are going to read, these might be repeating so many times. There will be no rule. You have to introduce these words to your kids every time as a side words. Just look and say, look and say. These are the words. Okay, sight words are common words you learn to recognize instantly by sight without having the sound them out. Only look and just say what are the words. Sight words play a crucial role in early literacy development when children can recognize sight words quickly. What are these are the side words. See, the early child, the foundation level, we are having 3 4 classes: LKG, UKG, and I have make them in group for LKG and UKG. See, for nursery class, we don't have side words because in such cases, we are going to introduce only the phonic sound, the letter sound, the vowel sounds, the letter sounds only, not the vowel sounds. Now let us see what the side words for LKG. If your child is 4 years old, the students are 4 years old, you are going to deal with the 4 years old kids in LKG class. There should be 2 letter side word. These are the side words: to, do, so, no, go, or, on, off, be, we, me, he, my, by, as, and, am, at. These are the words where the phonics will not work, the spelling will not work. The child have to read the words only using the sight. These are the sight words for LKG class. Now, these are the sight words for UKG class. When, who, why, what. Any, ask, also, are. This, that, these, those, they, them, here, there. Saw, put, was, out, only, more, some, come, must, said, here, like. These are the words where we have to introduce so frequently the child must use this word by saying. Now, one more. These are the reading test. Reading test. This cat is small. Sorry, the cat is small. You are nice. I have a pet. They are happy. It is hot. She is my sister. Now, the is the word when we will say this is the. We can't say the learn the spelling. We can't say the phonics over here. The child must be introduced the phonics sound with the the side words with the flashcard. Every time, frequently, randomly, just pick up one flashcard of the side words and let them read. What are the word? Have. What is the word? Are, is, a, hot.
Miss Prema has a question. Yeah,
Yes,
Prema ji,
ma'am,
please.
please. Yes, ma'am, please.
Ma'am, actually, when we have to use that THE the or THE the, is it any difference will be there?
Yes, ma'am, there
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
difference.
When we
Yes.
have consonant, we say the. When we have vowel, we say the.
Yeah, this is the things. If there is a
I have doubt.
yes, ma'am.
I thought same thing, but I have doubt. That's why actually I
No. This is the thing. Consonant and vowel. There is the and the.
I
But
replied because I want to have like madam will give me a compliment, right?
yeah, definitely. Actually, what happened? Where maximum teachers used to say that there is no difference between the or the. Whatever you want, you can use. But there are some rules also. Ki the and the will be changes as per the vowel. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
and
English
very
teachers
good.
must know. Yes, thank
Yeah.
you, ma'am.
Actually, maximum teacher used to say there is no difference. You can say the, you can say the.
That is like absolutely wrong, madam. We should have the right knowledge to guide the children.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay,
Tandrani
now,
ji, can you say it again? The and the difference?
ma'am, with the consonant sound, it is the, and for vowel, it is the.
Acha.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay.
See, I said the cat. I said the cat. If there is a vowel sound, for example, apple, the apple. See, now you will ask why this is the apple, not an apple. Sometimes what happen in grammar, English grammar, if we are going to tell about an apple, for example, I have to say 2 lines or 3 lines about an apple. Then I will say, ki, this is an apple. Okay, so I have told about the apple I am having on my hand. So first time I will say an apple. Now next time the apple is red in color. So second time I am not going to use an before apple. That time I will say the apple. So there is the difference.
Okay.
Ma'am, when we say talk about a particular thing, also we say the apple because we
Yeah,
have
so
seen an apple.
so this is actually about definite and and
Yeah,
indefinite
definite
articles.
and undefinite thing. Yeah.
Indefinite articles.
Yes. But in grammar partner, whenever we are going to introduce to the little one for the foundation level, every time we said an apple only. But in the primary, junior primary or primary classes, we have to tell them both the things. Ki sometimes if you are talking about any unknown things, it will be an a. If you are going to tell about a definite one, it will be the. But what happened sometimes in this about the same thing, one time the first sentence will be an, and the second time it will be the or the. Okay, now these are the small reading we can do with our kids. I like the dog. I like the frog. I like the cat. I like the hat. That means I am going to introduce the sentence framing with I like. The sentence framing with I like the dog, I like the frog, I like the cat. So you can, if in your class you are having 20 to 25 students, you just say ki 2 days or for 1 week we are having the sentence framing structure is I like, I want, I must, please. So they will make different sentences. If there are 25 students, 25 student will say I like dog, I like frog, I like the cat, I like that, and blah blah blah, so many things they will make the sentence. So this will help them to frame sentences, simple sentences first. Now, reading with phonics, how we can help our student to read with the phonics. So I have taken from a book. I am having a very good book for the phonics sounds reading. From there, I have taken these pictures, slides. I can see a cab in the way. Pat, Sam, and Anne are by the cab. Pat is a lad. He has a cap. A tag is on the cap. Sam is a man. He is a fat man. Sam has a bag. So here you can see all the words, maximum words are having a CBC word. CBC word means I have not touched this thing. I know you all know about. See the example cab. In the word cab, C and B are the consonant sound. C for consonant and C for consonant, V for vowel sound A. Cab. And you can say Pat, you can say Sam, you can say can, you can say next one is lad, cap, tag. See, all the words are the reading of CBC word with a sound. Now let's see the next one. Now, CBC word with E sound. E says A. A hen is in the pen. A hen is in the pen. It is red hen. It is Ken's pet hen. Has Ken fed the hen? Yes, she has fed the hen. So here all the words, maximum words are with E sound. And if you are going to give the practice of the E sound reading, definitely they will read it so frequently, so fastly, and sound, because of the sound they will able to write. When you are giving the dictation, they will able to write it down also. Now the I sound. Team. Team is a lad. He is fit and big. See here all the words is with I sound. I CBC word. Will is not the CBC word. Will is a word that is side word. Fit, big, sit, pit, big. These are the team. Team is also the CBC sound with I. Now CBC sound with O. This is Tom. Tom is on top of a bean. The bean has a lid. Tom has a pet dog. So these are the sentences where the child will get the practice of reading of OCBC word. So these are the text. Now you can see UCBC word. Anne has a pup. Sam is Anne's pup. The pup is in the tub. It is a big tub. A mug is by the tub. So these are the words where you can find the U sound. The U sounds are there. Sorry, the
sentences are
U.
not visible, ma'am.
Which one?
UCVC is not there on the slide.
It is there.
It's there. We can see.
Visible, ma'am, visible.
Yeah,
Visible,
it is
visible.
visible.
Because these are on the same slide now. I think, yeah.
Samina ji, it's on the same one. इसलिए both are visible.
Ma'am, please continue. It is visible.
Yeah. See and rub her pup. That means here you can introduce all the words, maximum words with use CBC words. That means the child will get the practice and reading, writing of use CBC word. You means you will be in the mid vowel sound, and there will be the beginning and ending consonant sound. Now, phonic reading. These are the reading texts. You can give so many reading from the internet site. There are many books where you can find out the reading part. Okay. So these are the two reading part I have taken from my book. I am having a very good book of the phonic reading. So you can see these are the picture reading. There is a picture, the child will guess one or two things, the theme. For the first one, I am going to read the pet, the jet, the weight. The pet is in the jet. The weight is in the jet. So here are the phonic readings. Here you can see the E sound is there, I sound is there, and different A sound is also there. Okay, so similarly you can frame your own sentences, own reading text, own.
Yeah, Vaishali ji.
Yeah.
Vaishali ji, you can ask the question.
Yes, please.
Vaishali ji, you've raised the hand now. You have some question? Nope. I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fine. So, in the beginning time, we have to give the similar types of sentences to read out to the student. And gradually, we can change the pattern. See here, whatever I have shown you, the slides for the reading, all are the similar types of words, because the child should have the practice of reading, and he or she should not be fear from the reading part. I'm not able to read it out, I'm not going to read. See there, before introducing the reading, you just go with the side words first. When, whom, these, those, like that. This should be introduced first, so that whenever these words are coming in between the reading part, they are familiar with the side words, they are able to read it out. Okay, now a sentence. A sentence, this is a one part of giving the reading part. That is, I have taken all the A words. If your students are from the LKG, UKG class first, we can introduce like that: A sounds, B sounds, and C sounds words, so that the child will be familiar with the different words with the similar letter. Now, I have taken capital A and small a together to introduce, to revise the capital and small. I see an app, I use an axe, I buy an arrow, I saw an ant, I play with an aeroplane, I eat an apple. So these are the simple sentences with picture with the similar pattern. Here is the pattern is all the ending words are with A. If you are going to introduce the sound of A, it will help you out. And also the one things you will find it over, that is the I, capital I. Whenever we are going to introduce the sentence, before making introduce the sentence, you should not write any word with the capital letter. You should not write. Whenever you are going to give them the practice of article A and the, it should be always in a small case, in the small letter, always, every time. You are going to give the fill-ups for CBC word, for any type of words, make words, anything. It should be always in the form of small letter, because when we are going to introduce the capital letter, then we will say, the capitalization of sentence, we will say ki capital letter, when you have to use, we have to tell them कि every time you should not use the capital letter. There are some rules when we should use the capital letter. The first one, the beginning letter or words of the sentence should be capital. This is the first rule. We have to tell them कि whenever you are going to write the sentence, then you start with the capital one every time after full stop. And second one is the naming, is the proper noun. If the naming word is there, every time you use a capital letter. Else, every time what we have to do, we have to use the small letter. You will find there are many kids who are making the mistake of writing capital letter in between, because we as a teacher every time introducing with the capital word with the capital letter. No, never. Before class first, you should not write the capital letter words with capital letter. Every time it should be the small one before introducing the sentence. Because if you will write I, small I, they will know that this small I is for the vowel sound. And whenever you are going to write capital I, they will find either it is a naming sound, naming word, or this is I, myself, I, me. So they will find the difference over there. Now, learn and practice reading CBC sentence. Vowel sound E. Here we are having E sound. These are the small reading practices you can introduce with your student up to class second. And after that, after class second, the reading should be in different way. The child should be introduced the reading with the teacher, and the reading should be in the classroom frequently, randomly, with two lines. What we used to do, we used to make one student standing in front of the class, and he or she is very good in reading, and he or she is used to read out, and other students are just listening. In such cases, the class will not get a good reading practice. What you have to do, you start. I am the teacher, I am going to start the reading first, and after me, I will give the name, I will tell who will start the reading after me. You read out only two sentences. When you ask next student, you read, and it should be randomly, not the way next to no. Just pick up one child randomly. You say now you read after that. You read after that. And if there is a word difficult, any student is not able to read it out, and make them underline. You just underline this word. You are not able to read it out, so you just make it underline. So after finishing the reading, you just write down that words on the board. Okay, these are the words were not read by the student, and this word, then you give the practice for this word in the next class, on the next session, whatever it is required. Now, this is a mix one, sorry, a sound one also. A tag on a bag. Sam has ham and jam. A jar is in a car. Mad or sad. Ben is 10. Like that, these are the reading practices. Now, I am having a video. I hope it will. Let me see if it is going to. I will share the link with Twinkle ma'am. Actually, this link is not working right now. Okay, now that link was not working properly. I was not able to show you the reading practices. I have taken it from the net. There are so many reading videos are there where you can just read out, give the practice of reading with the student, how they should have the practice of reading. So there are many frequently used
Can
videos.
you name some apps or some websites where they can find this?
They can find out with Jolly Phonics reading. Jolly Phonics reading is basically, in India, we are using only normal phonics. But Jolly Phonics is dealing with 42 to 43 sound system. And
Okay.
that is really difficult for us to introduce the Jolly Phonics in our classroom, because in India, teachers are not getting the helping from the help from the parents itself. Parents are not giving the practices at home. They are not going to help out in reading part. And in some cases what happened, parents are not well educated for English, so they can't introduce the English reading to their kids. So it is totally depending upon on the teachers itself. And the teachers, if having in their classroom the smart classroom, they can have the link in their interactive panel, so that they can play from there. There will be the sound system, let them.
Riyaji, you want to ask something?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am. Ma'am said ma'am has a good book on a phonics. Is it possible to get it, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will share the name of the book. Definitely.
So we
Because
can.
actually, ma'am, I will say the name of the publisher only. If that is very well-known publisher from the south, that is Exit Education.
Exceed, ma'am.
Exit, yeah. Actually, you will not find their books to purchase from somehow, because they are only associated with schools only. If any school in your area is having the exit curriculum, that the spelling is X dash then SEED, exit. Okay. If any school is having the curriculum of exit, then you can get the books from them, the pre-primary books, reading books.
Oh, okay. Ma'am, I have one more doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
I'm dealing with some high school students, those who are suffering. They are not able to read a simple sentences or simple words.
Because of they were not introduced reading in the foundation level properly. That is the reason only. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
How can I help them, ma'am?
See, it is not possible to, as an English teacher, you are going to introduce the basic reading skill in the teaching period. You have to take the extra class, online classes or extra classes, and it will be possible only with the grammar part, that is the tense, translation from Hindi to English, or if you are having some other state mother tongue is there, some other language is there, then from that language to English. Okay. And it should be depending on the tense, that is from simple present tense first, for 1 month or 10 days or for a week, you just start translation from simple present tense to English, from Hindi or some other language to English, then present continuous, present perfect tense, like that. You just
Okay.
let them translation, and that will help you out to introduce the reading, because in the senior classes it is not possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a question. I have a doubt.
Yes, please. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. As you mentioned, the letter Y and W, it takes sometimes it acts as a vowel or a consonant. So,
Yeah.
is there any particular rule which helps the child to make out like where, like whether to take the consonant sound or the vowel sound?
Yeah, I already have given the example. If W and Y both are in the beginning sound, they always will be the consonant sound every time. And with vowel, if a vowel is followed by a W or a Y, it is always a vowel sound. Just like vowel team, I told you the vowel team, there will be two vowels, and
Yes,
the
ma'am.
sound of the first vowel will be there. So if one vowel is with W followed by W or Y, so every time, maximum cases, it will act as a vowel only.
Fine. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Ma'am suggested few like apps and like the videos, no, so that we can also help our children to just watch and like.
Ma'am, definitely we will share the link.
I will be sharing in the group. Don't worry, I will be sharing in the group.
Yeah,
Sure,
I
ma'am.
will share
Thank you.
with the Twinkle ma'am, and you just make some queries in the group also. If Twinkle ma'am, you are having the group for this session, no?
Yes, I
You
will
just
do.
you just put your queries over there. You
We will be sharing the feedback form also. They can fill the queries in that also. Not a
yeah.
problem.
Then definitely we'll have that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Tandrani ji, we are done with the session now.
Yeah.
Any questions left or? Okay.
I think they don't.
Tandrani ji, thanks a lot for the nice descriptive session. Thanks
Yeah,
a lot.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank
And
you,
thank
everyone.
you all the teachers for listening me for a long
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
ma'am.
It was
Because
very
they all
informative.
they all are the teachers. They used to give the